I'm sure you have never been asked the following question. You've been asked many, but I know you haven't been asked this one. Nevertheless, let me pose it. This is obviously utterly hypothetical. It's not even hypothetical because it can't happen. But if the Iranian people, all, I don't know, is it 60 million? How many people live in Iran? Is that about the number?
I think it's 80 million.
80 million, okay. So if all of those over the age of 18 could vote for the American president, who would they vote for?
Yeah, that's very hypothetical. Look, what I would say is they might actually vote for Trump right now, given that the Trump administration is pushing back on Iran regionally.
Well, that's why I asked it.
Yeah. I'm not sure how much they love the man himself, but I think they're very pleased with this foreign policy versus the foreign policy that we saw for the previous 8 years.
Right. In other words, what you're saying to me and my listeners is that between Donald Trump and Barack Obama, more Iranians would favor the current president.
I think that's absolutely correct. And again, I don't think it has as much to do with this president's personality.
It's irrelevant. Clearly irrelevant. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, they are very happy with the fact that this regime is under siege. They're not happy about the economic situation, but they also understand that under sanctions, the Iranian regime is deferring the pain to the people while enriching themselves. And this administration here in Washington continues to expose the human rights violations. They continue to expose the corruption, and they continue to expose the way that Iran is spending its money on foreign adventurism, and that is not resonating with the people. And it's for that reason that they very much appreciate this administration's Iran policy.
You know, you'll find this of interest, so my listeners, but I know you will. I flew El Al Airlines from Tehran to Tel Aviv.
That is not surprising. For your listeners, there's a fascinating picture out there if they want to Google it. Ezer Weitzman, who was former president of Israel, flew directly it was an American-made jet, I forget what model it was. He flew directly to Iran and was met there by the Shah. And there is this amazing picture of that meeting on the tarmac. There are all these wonderful stories about how the relationship was just thriving up until 1979 when everything just fell apart.
Exactly. This was right before the revolution.